Okay, welcome everyone. Today, round 10 of the PRL season, Tier 1. We're heading to Hungary.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Today's joining me, Matty Player.
So multiple people are out already. Some on mediums, others on soft. So that's interesting.
Let's see. Dry to wet in race. So we're starting dry. And then the rain drops. So that's interesting to see. Let's see who's the first.
Will they go for a rain setup or a dry setup?
Yeah, two options. We'll see, but first qualifying with Stevie Steve in a hold lap.
It's a really technical circuit. Pretty hard to nail.
Yeah, some corners where you can lose traction very easy. I expect times around to 1.60. Maybe Paul more like 1.50. But here is Stevie.
Pretty quick. Looks really clean. As the Ludo goes out of the way of him.
We've got a full lobby again. I like to see that. I mean, it's nearly always that Tier 1 has a full grid. And here's Steve with a 116.3.
That's pretty quick for a banker. It's only his first lap.
Dino and Adrian and Suzuki also with a lap. Here's Dodo Digo with a 116.1, so goes to professional pole. Grumpy into sector 2.
Oh, Suzuki spun! Suzuki's out!
Already out of qualifying.
That's what we said, it's really hard. You can spin anywhere. Oh, and this grounded Muppet gets a grid penalty?
So there are a lot of possibilities in the qualifying here. You can start on the softs, but also choose to qualify mediums.
Watch Oscar go to a 115.4, 7 tenths ahead of the Ligo.
Grumpy goes for another lap. Currently, Engbank is leading the standings, the classmate, with 341 points. Behind him is the Jappy, chasing him by around 90 points, so a really big gap. And on P3 in the standings is Oscar with 197 points. Here's Engbank on his outlap, so currently the leader. McLaren is also leader in the constructor standings. So Engbank is doing really well in PRL. Now almost on his hot lap. Let's see. Grumpy.
And what can he do? Can he get that time of Oscar?
We will see.
Track position is really important here. So he wants to get that pole. Oh, an 8-8.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
Oh, and this is very unfortunate. The Mercedes of...
The scranted Muppet.
Yeah.
That will be an incident report.
Yeah, possible. He wants to stay away from Engbank, but yeah, he positioned it a bit on the line of Engbank, so
Not a bit.
yeah, almost full racing line. So Engbank spin, but maybe he's going for another lap. His tires are maybe a bit overheated.
We'll see, we'll see.
Still no time, but 10 minutes left. Here's Carlito.
And Engbank is going into the pits. So the pressure is getting higher and higher as he has to perform.
Let's see what Jasper can do. Not on a hot lap. But Stevie...
P6 on the mediums.
Oh yeah. Let's see the tires they've chosen.
That's pretty quick.
Oh, a big spin for the Stevie. That looked very bad. Fortunately for him, he hasn't lost his tire. So he can move on.
Suzuki spun there as well. So
yeah, it's very
corner.
tricky there, yeah. Going out of the way for Adrian. No, not for Adrian, but Adrian is in a hot lap. Professional P2 on the softs, but Doradijo is currently in P3 with the mediums.
Purple sector 1 from Adrian.
And Frosty is also out of the session. Don't know if it was a retirement or a spin.
I think it was a spin at the same place as Suzuki and...
Again. And here comes Adrian crossing the finish line with a 1. No, not an improvement.
Yeah, this is an improvement.
Spin
He's going
is
for another lap.
on the lap. Spin is on the lap, so
Only 100 away from Adrian. Can he get a P2?
goes a bit wide.
No invalidation. It's lucky.
Ooh.
I don't think he will improve.
Some
I think he will
issues
dive in the
with
pits. Yes, he dives into the pits.
that lap doesn't look that good, so
It's a pretty tricky pit entrance, I would say. If you overshoot it, you get straight into the wall.
let's see what Destroyer can do. previous week in Australia, Oscar won with a P2 for Stevie and P3 for Adrian. So interesting to see if Oscar can win back to back.
He's really quick. He's really quick.
Destroyer, still no invalidation. Yeah, with 6 minutes on the clock, Engbank hasn't set a lap already yet.
Oh, there he is!
Wow.
15.2!
And Destroyer's going into the pits.
That's really quick.
Yeah, that's really quick. So the current leader...
And a haul up on Oscar.
Yeah, so the current leader sets himself into P1 with a really strong lap. Timber goes into the pits, and I think Oscar's on lap again with a purple sector 1. 8400s up versus his last previous lap. Let's see. Goes a bit wide. No invalidation.
Purple sector 2.
So I think
looks really clean. Oh, bit of a lock up. That will cost him some time.
Can he get the professional pullback from Engbank? Let's see. Crosses the line with a 1:15.1, and yeah.
And there's still some time in. So that's really fast. Maybe we can see some 14s today.
Stevie with a purple sector 2 now. What can he do?
Doesn't look up. And here he comes. Puts it in P4 at 15.9. And again, so close between Stevie and Spin. Spin and win. Only one fan, less than a fan.
Who's in the lap? No Grumpy. So the Muppets, Spoolin, Darluto, GH need to improve a bit, because they are not very well positioned in the grid as it stands. Let's see what the Muppet can do. To dash corner, carrying some exit speeds and P70, so that's one place up.
Oh, he spun. He's out.
The Muppet is out.
He spun into turn 1.
Don't know if that matters a lot, but
and Adrian puts it in P3.
let's see what Spin can do. Turn 5, no invalidation. It's also a circuit where it's really difficult to overtake, especially in the rain. I don't expect to see much overtakes, but we'll never know.
You have some bad experience, Boaz.
Sorry?
Do you have some bad experiences
yeah, you can
with
say
overtaking in the rain?
that. Yeah, in my opinion, it's very hard.
Oh, spin.
Yeah, spun, yeah.
Yeah.
And going into the pits. So now it's interesting. Gonna see a lot of hot laps coming up. Share Shaft with the invalidation. Adrian, is he still in the lab? No, he isn't in the lab. So Oscar's in the outlap, Engbank, Share Shaft, Stevie. I think Ale is in the hot lab. Let's see what he can do. The job is not driving today, so that's unfortunate because
And Ale with a purple sector 2.
the Juppy
He's flying.
scoring some good points most of the time. But he isn't participating in this race. LA, bit wide. Keeps his car P7. Let's see.
Engbank and Oscar are right behind each other. That's fun.
LA Barra again on the hot lap. Timber is on the mediums. Interesting. Let's look on board with Stevie. Grumpy retired. Ooh, and a validation for Stevie. LA is again on the lap.
Timber spun.
Jasper on the mediums. Oh no, on the sauce, sorry. Oh no, on the sauce.
And Engbank stops his lap.
Set his previous time on the mediums and crosses the line in P5. Well done. LA is going to pit. D not either. So the next car crossing the line is Jordi Kuipers. What can he do? The Ferrari is really close.
Oh, and Oscar invalidated.
Here's Jordi. He's 16. Two cars going into the pits. Now let's see what Oscar can do. Also going into the pits. Engbank, what can he do? Also going into the pits.
P4. So the Ligo in P4. I think that's a reserve driver. So great performance for him.
Yeah, you can say that. So that means that Oscar takes pole here in Hungary. Really great lap. 1.15.161. Great lap from him. We've got Engbank in P2, Adrian in P3. Dordelijo with a very strong last lap in P4. Share Shaft P5, Jasper P6, Stevie P7, Spin P8, LA P9, D-Not in P10, and Timber in
just missing out on that mediums.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a shame, but he can still start on the medium. And it's only one position, so doesn't make
really
that
matter.
No.
But can they make it to the rain on the soft, or do they need to pit another time?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know when it starts rain. It can be in lap 5 or lap 15 or lap 25 or whatever. So that's going to be interesting. Especially trying to
get the best setup for the rain.
Yeah, but also to put on the right tire on the right time find out when it's the crossover point and then just go into the pits.
Yeah, a great indicator for that will be the DRS disabling. But yeah, you never know.
So we're starting in. We're starting now. First, a formation lap for the drivers.
You can see everybody warming the tires by swerving around the track. What do you expect from this race, Boas?
To be honest, I expect that Oscar can keep his car in P1. But he's gonna have some great battles with Engbank, I guess. And yeah, it's difficult to say who I expect in P3, but
yeah, it's all so close. T1 is so close to each other.
Yeah, I'll go with Stevie. It's
that's interesting.
It's a risky guess. It's a risky guess, but yeah, you'll never know. What do you expect?
I expect Adrian with P3, as he's. I hope that the Aston Martins can do it well. That would be nice for the combined championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're close up in P3 and P6, so that's not that bad. Going through the last corner, the grid is preparing.
Yeah.
I like the white Red Bull livery.
Yeah, it's a nice livery.
Different.
Red Bull's most of the time the same, so yeah, something completely different. It's nice to see. So the top 10 is starting on the softs.
And here we go.
5 red lights and away we go.
That took ages. Oh, and Engbank, what a great start.
There they go.
Already in P1.
And Engbank overtook Oscar. Can he go around the outside? No. So Engbank in P1.
And Stevie already in P6.
Here goes Dordelijo and Jasper. Side by side. Turn 3. Still side by side.
Oh, there's some carnage in the back. It's GH. He's out.
And it's already a safety car, I guess. Or is it a virtual?
Virtual.
Already a virtual safety car. So let's see. Engbank in P1.
A great start from him.
Oscar dropped a position. Jasper into P5 and Stevie into P6. Sharchef lost 2 positions but still to play for. Alibeda won 1 position. Spin lost a position. I think he lost it to LA. Grumpy 2 positions. Oh, and there's some contact, I guess. There's some position changes right there, but we are already restarted. Some guys are going into the pits. And it's
And Engbank has
yellow.
a great restart. Oscar on 9th fence.
So here we can see the tires. Engbank softs, Oscar softs. The whole top 10 and there goes Jasper. Those 2 positions. 3, 4, Suzuki also gets past. I think he got some damage. Yeah. Unfortunately for him, he got some damage.
And Tembar on the hards already P9. He won 2 positions, so can he make it till the rain?
Oh, some contact between Destroyer and the Muppet. Destroyer lost 2 places because of that. Engbank puts the fastest lap, really fast.
That's pretty quick. And Jordi Kuipers spun. I think there was contact with Spoolin.
Jordi spun and he was already so far in the back, so really frustrating
Jasper and
start.
Destroyer and Dino in the pits. So they're probably having wing damage.
Yeah.
And Stevie in P5, so can he make it to
All
the
3
P3?
of them got wing damage.
Oscar already out of the DRS, so Engbank is flying at the moment.
Same goes for Timber on the hards, but is following quite nice. So
Yeah, the softs are definitely better at this stage, but what can you do? If he can make it till the rain, that will a Jarno Opmeer kind of idea.
oh, little mistake.
But around the outside now.
Timber around the outside.
That's a risky place. And he can make it. Wow.
But he gets the job done. So really nice overtake from Timber.
And spin and win with the DRS, so can he...
Oh, and Oscar got overtaken by Adrian with the DRS. Into P3 now. Spin. Going for the inside of Timber. Can he get the job done? No, not yet. So Timber still ahead on the hards.
And
maybe
Deno spun again. Or again. He spun.
Maybe Spin can extend his hards until the rain drops.
Tembar, you mean?
Sorry, Timber.
And that would be really smart from him. He doesn't have to make another pit stop. So
Oh, big crash there, Spin with a really big crash.
he's out.
And he's out of the race. Steyer's gone, and we got a normal safety car.
So all the soft runners can pit right now.
Yeah, that crash, turn 11. I think he lost him on the exit. That looked really bad. I think Ale got a huge advantage going
Yeah, he
as
could
first in the
pit.
pits. So maybe
The leaders of the...
he's the leader.
Yeah, there's a great chance of that happening.
Yeah, so Ale
Yeah, but
with
there
a
are still
really
medium
good-
runners in front. There are also some medium runners in front. And Tembar looks really strong
that's
right now
true.
as he's on the hards.
He's on hards.
So he won't pit, I guess.
I guess he won't pit. but the mediums are a lot quicker than the hards, especially the mediums with 0 laps tire wear. So is the top 6 going to pit?
Yeah, it's unlucky for them, but
I don't know when it's going to start with rain. Spin, yeah, robbed the place. So Dinald,
he's
no,
lucky.
no, Dinald is stuck about Engbank. So he's driving currently behind Engbank, but in P.
If he's smart, he pits, so then he can. Oh, he's a lap behind, I think.
And some drives are gonna pit.
Engbank with a 5-second penalty, so that could be game changing in the next pit stop. That could cost him a lot.
But Adrian, Stevie and Sheriff Shaft are not going to pit right now. So that's a really risky gamble. And where is Engbank? Engbank currently P12. And Oscar on the hards in P14.
Yeah, just as Engbank, so I don't think it will going to rain soon.
And I see Dinald just retired. Because he was in the train with a lap behind.
He couldn't unlap himself.
No, so that's frustrating.
In previous game you could. I think the safety car will go in this lap. Can Jesper catch up? That will be very nice for him.
So Adrian and Stevie the Thief, Stevie the Thief and Sheriff Shaft still on the sauce.
And safety car in this lap. But that's nice, so otherwise we would miss out F1 maybe.
Yeah, it starts in 38 minutes already. Yeah. So let's see. Adrian is not going to pit. Same goes for Stevie and Sheriff Shaft. Adrian return to race speed and look like he's still in P1 after turn 1. And again yellow. That's Oscar.
Oh!
Oscar just spun Grumpy and Destroyer in a battle.
I don't see any damage to Oscar. So.
Destroyer's past Grumpy.
Oh yes! He has some damage on the right front. Right end plate. The wing end plate.
So a really big gap between Timber and the Muppet already. Timber still in the hearts. He's in a really good position right now.
Yeah, he's flying.
Engbank
already 3 seconds ahead of this grounded Muppet. So he has the pace, and I think the hards are better than the softs right now. So.
Here's Engbank, 3/10 behind Destroyer. So is he going for the overtake on the main straight?
It's hard to overtake because they're all in a train, but he probably wants to.
Naruto currently not going for the overtake, and Engbank can't get the job done. Jasper close behind Jordy.
And Oscar pitted.
I think Suzuki was also involved in that crash with Oscar, but I'm not sure. But, he's already 5 seconds behind Jasper. Ooh, Frosty really close on LA, and Angbank just overtook Destroyer right after the chicane. So that's nice work from Angbank.
Yeah, I think he wants to get in that 1 second now, so he has to push really hard for the main straight.
And here's Dodder Lijo, almost past Grumpy. He is past Grumpy, going around the outside. Really nice overtake.
Yeah, great battle. Going side by side, switching places.
Jordy really close on Grumpy, and also gets the job done.
And Frosty going side by side with Ale.
So I think the top 3 needs to pit in just a few laps.
Yeah, they have to.
So they're gonna drop back far behind. Maybe P12, P13. Or maybe behind Jasper. And yellow is sector 2, and that is
Destroyer.
Destroyer. Really hard to keep the car stable after spin.
Yeah, the tires are screaming then. He spun again.
Tires are a bit too hot, I guess.
Yeah, they're screaming. I can hear them. And Tembar, 3/10 behind Sheriff Shaft. Can he make it into turn 1? No, he can't.
Maybe on the back straight.
All on a DRS train, so it's hard for him. And Adrian with an 1.5
I guess
second
the
gap.
hards are currently better than the softs. Softs are really worn out at this point. Already
Yeah, the track is really harsh on the tires.
10 laps down. Jordy really close on Dodge Ligo, and he gets the job done past Dodge Ligo.
Great recovery from him after being P18 after lap 1 or 2. Already in P11. And Tembar really close to Sheriff Shaft.
And Grumpy also behind Dodge Ligo. Yeah, and
Adrian is in the pits.
I think Dodge Ligo has some damage. Yeah, he's going to pit. Not ideal for Dodge Ligo. Don't know how it happened. And yeah.
Sheriff Shaft and Tembar all so close. The top 3 is so close to each other. All within 6/10.
Was Adrian in P1?
Yes, he pitted. He just pitted to the hards.
So he dropped back to P14, even behind Suzuki. So that means that Stevie and Sheriff Shaft will do the same. Oh, Luto and Muppet really close on each other. Really nice cam from above.
They're all so close. 5 cars so close to each other.
Angbank, only 3/10 behind his teammate.
Are there some team orders? I don't think there are.
We'll see, we'll see. I mean, Engbank is currently leading, so
All swerving around,
and
breaking the
Stevie is
slipstream.
in the pits, but Shaft still
Yeah,
outside.
and Temba just overtook him.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, and
and
there's yellow, and
Darluto.
Darluto, he's out. He spun in turn 1.
And a
So
virtual safety car.
already 4 DNFs.
Darluto just DNF'd. Destroyer is going very slow right there. So, are some drivers gonna make a pit stop again?
Sheriff Chef wants to, I guess.
And the virtual safety car is away.
In disgruntled Muppet with a drive-through penalty.
Ooh, let's
He's
see
in
the penalties.
P3.
And Spool and Dip also with a drive-through penalty. He's gonna serve it right now. So Sheriff Chef still on the same shot as where he started on. So I think it's really hard to find that grid. They are really worn out at this point.
Yeah, he looks like Checo. He can also drive to the end on those softs. Got a really long stint from him.
But when is it going to rain? I mean, the sky is still looking quite blue.
Clear.
So yeah.
Yeah. Probably at the end.
I see some clouds, but it doesn't look like it's gonna rain in about 10 minutes. So
Yeah, but don't underestimate Mother Nature.
yeah, that's completely right. And another car out, and that's Oscar. He's struggling with his car at the exit of turn 4.
And Suzuki and Stevie as
In
well.
a crash. They crashed. Turn 11. And a
Now
safety
there's
car
a full
again.
safety car. Oh, this will take
Wow.
ages.
This is something I haven't seen, but I think they crashed together. So that means that Oscar can close the gap and close to the back.
Yeah, he's pretty happy about it, I guess. And Sheriff Shaft can pit, but
I see now Leon said that the rain was only at the completely end. So that means that for the upcoming time, the next 10-15 laps, will not see any rain, I guess. But you know, we've got two normal safety cars.
yeah,
I
so
guess
it could come
one or
earlier
two-
than.
One
So
or two safety car virtuals.
and Timbar is going into pits. So.
Sheriff Shaft also going to pit, and with him is Timber.
Yeah, so Timbers is going to do mediums, and I think he can drive till the rain on that. Can
Sheriff
he
Shaft
stay in P1?
can finally
he
put
can't.
away his shots. Really nice work to extend that shots with 14 laps. Great
Yeah,
work
that's great.
on this track. As Stevie left the session, I said he's going to the podium. Fortunately for
no
him
podium for him.
and for me, it does not happen, but
Maybe next time.
maybe
You
next
never
time.
know.
I mean, Alfa Romeo's in my heart, so also for the combined standings.
Yeah, but look at Jordi, he's in P2. He was in P18 after lap 2 or 3, I guess. He's now in P2.
Muppet got still a drive-through penalty, so he have to serve that when the safety car just had ended, I guess. So Jordi 14 places up, and LA in P1 8 places up. Timber 7 places up, but also Jasper with 3 places up has done a really nice job so far. The race is still 20 laps, so also Frosty from P17 to P9, Grumpy from P13 to P10, and Spoolin P12 to P7. So a lot of there are a lot of climbers who gain a lot of positions. So far it's a frustrating race for Oscar.
So can Ale and Jordi extend their stint till the rain, or do they need to pit another time? So Timber is looking really great on that mediums that are 1 lap old. Just a share shaft. They can probably make it till the end, but Oscar's probably pretty happy about that safety car, as he can catch up right now. And he has. So, what can he do from P14?
Yeah, I mean, I guess all these drivers really want to see the American Grand Prix, which is starting in just 23 minutes, so
Yeah, they better hurry up.
yeah,
So safety car in this lap, so that's a nice thing to hear.
let's hope we are not seeing too much safety cars for the rest of the race. But now we're focused on the restart with
And here goes
LAMP1.
And he's going for it.
Really
And
great
Timber
restart.
really close on Jasper. Timber going side by side. Can he outbrake him?
Going around the outside.
He has the better traction. And he gets the job done. Into P3 already. So great restart from him.
On the better tire.
And Share Shaft also really close to Adrian. Round the outside on the fast corner.
Oh,
Will they touch?
little bit of contact. I hope no damage for Adrian. Or for Share Shaft. Timber really close on Jordi.
Timber wants at lead really badly. It's looking really good for him, but he still has to make up 2 places. And is he doing that here? No, he waits. He's smart.
Oscar is going for the onto the grass, pushed onto the grass by a destroyer. So that's frustrating for Oscar, who just was set.
And Timber side by side with Jordi. And he's passed. So Timber is flying on these laps.
Can Jordi do something back? Yeah. Round the inside. In the inside.
Oh, and Tembo with a better exit.
Shed really close on Jasper. Going for it.
Can Jasper switch it back? No, he can't.
No.
Great defense by Chef after his overtake, so
And the Muppet
really nice.
has served his drive-through, I think. So he's 13 seconds behind Oscar now.
Still no penalties for track limits, so.
But I think Tember got a really big advantage with the tires. 10 laps newer mediums. So that can make the difference with traction in the
on the
corners.
exit.
And
And
Oscar
Oscar
is
is
passed.
passed.
No, here's Destroyer. Yeah. Great switchback, a little bit of contact.
Onto
Can
the main
Oscar
straight.
get him onto the straight?
And 10 bars passed. Into turn
I
1.
see.
But
On the
80 has
newer tires. Still the battle between Oscar and Destroyer, but Oscar had a little bit snap of oversteer. So Destroyer still ahead. Frosty also really close on Engbank.
yeah, just as Adrian on Jordy. Within 3/10. So he has a better grip and traction.
And ooh, that was Sheriff Shaft.
And
Who
Oscar and
just spun.
Destroyer, they're playing bumper cars. There was some wheel banging.
But Oscar's passed. Sheriff Shaft still struggling with his car.
And Tembar already has a 2-second margin. What can Engbank do onto the main straight? Good exit with the DRS open.
And he's passed.
He's passed.
Spool and up closing behind Engbank.
Yeah, but
And
there's a
Jordy
double
Also really
DRS.
close. Jordy, can he get past Adrian?
No, Adrian has the better tires, the better grip.
Ooh, spooling up with a little bit of oversteer. Destroyer still very close on Oscar. But Oscar's really close on Dodge Ligo.
They touch. That's some wing damage for Oscar.
Oscar,
I think that's wing damage. Yes, his right wing and plate. Oh, and you can see his understeer.
and Dodge Ligo just spun in front of him in the wall. And his tire is gone. And another
And there's
safety car.
Oh! So some people are going into the pit. LA, Jordy. So I don't think there will be a US Grand Prix start for us.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But this is also very fun to watch. I mean, this is even more fun. So another safety car lap, 21 of 35.
And LA, Jordy and Oscar are going onto the soft, so I don't think they can make it till the end, but maybe they can make it till the rain.
So still no rain inbound. Still the sky is really clear. So currently Timber is in P1, Adrian in P2 and Engbank in P3. But Adrian is on the hards and the hards are 4 laps older. Also nice to see there are no penalties at this point. So really clean. Really clean driving. It's something that you don't see very often. So
Yeah.
let's see if
There are also some people who get some penalties, but not today, I guess.
they can finish the race without a penalty.
And safety cars in. Let's go.
Can Timber get a decent restart?
He has some better tires, so. And what can Engbank do? He is also on that 6 lap old mediums.
Some guys
And
are on
Adrian
fresh
is on
shots. That's also interesting to see.
And when is Timber going?
Timber
He's away.
full power on the throttle and he's away. And Engbank is really close on Adrian.
Yeah, great
With
restart.
more grip.
Breaking him. Side by side.
Adrian with a better exit, using all of his ERS.
Engbank on the
Got
inside
the
right
outside.
now. Very clean.
Engbank
Clean
with more
overtake for
traction. Gets the job done. Frosty also really close. And Oscar in battle with Spoolin. Oscar, oh, another hit from Oscar, who is really struggling in that chicane and contact with the Muppet. Oscar dropped back to the last position, P13 currently. Can he get the Muppet into this heartbreaking corner? No. Maybe in the hairpin.
And Jordi is really close on Destroyer. On that new soft. And Jordi is already side by side. But Destroyer has the slipstream.
Yeah.
So Destroyer was helped by Grumpy there.
Jordi doesn't
Now in the
choose.
exit. So, what a... One exit around the outside. Can you keep it?
With the better grip.
Oh, they kept
Destroying
it
us a
clean.
bit wide.
Well done.
But very clean racing from both of the drivers, so I think that's the most important.
Yeah, you don't want to crash out.
Grumpy also on P5 at the moment. Where did he start? I guess in P13, so He's 8 places up and Frost is 13 places up from P17 to P4. So that shows us that everything can happen in a race. Grumpy with the 3 seconds. First one.
Speaking about Grumpy, and then he gets it.
DRS enabled. 10 laps to go. Oscar really close on the moped.
This is Jordi
Can't
on
make a
Destroyer.
move.
Down
Turn
the
1.
inside. Jordi with a better exit. Just as last lap. But he's boxed in by Grumpy. And he's past Grumpy round the outside of that fast corner.
Side by side, no.
Grumpy is struggling right now.
Jasper gets also past Grumpy.
Does he have some wing damage? He's losing 4 or 5 positions in 2 sectors. From P5 to P13, I think he has damage.
Yeah, he must have damage. I don't know other reason why he would lose so many positions in such a short time.
And Oscar with some damage.
And
but
here
he
is
in
the
P10.
methods. Past Sharashet, great overtake. Oh, and there Oscar goes a bit wide with damage. Yeah, Oscar has to pit and Grumpy also retired. Maybe he wants to see the race start. That's a possibility. Oscar needs to pit again.
Can I retire as well?
If you want. Here is
No, I won't.
here is Jordi.
And Jordi is past. Oh, they're going side by side?
Side by side, tricky corner. And Destroyer is in front.
Destroyer and Jordi constantly switching positions. A great battle between them. What can Engpeng do? Can he get in that DRS of standby?
Jordi and Destroyer are having some really good battles. Destroyer is always having some good battles. I guess in Silverstone he had also
and
some
there's
great
Oscar.
battles.
In 3 seconds.
Oscar, the only one from the drive. Oh, great move from Jordi. Oscar, the only one from the drivers who are still driving with a penalty. Jordi around the outside. Got more grip.
And Destroyer is past again.
Got a little advantage in with the outside.
Oh,
and
there's
here's
yellow.
a crash. Maybe a bit.
It's Adrian. Adrian spun.
Oh, from P3, P2.
P3, I think.
So that's so it's really hard for him. He is on 15 laps old hards.
Yeah, but I think he could make it till the end. Destroyer and Jordi again really close to each other.
Really frustrating for Adrian because he was set to score just really much points. Now he dropped back around 5 places.
And Jordi on Destroyer again.
Ooh,
Destroyer makes himself
Contact.
really wide.
Destroyer squeezed Jordi a bit and a little bit of contact. I hope that's no damage for Jordi.
And Ale is also side by side with Jasper.
And Destroyer inside and Destroyer spins.
Oh.
Jordi
Oh, and
made
he
contact. Oh, and he's
the
driving
scrambled
backwards. Yeah, I saw them make contact.
So that was...
Yeah, incident. The Muppet, he has damage. So that's really, really unfortunate for the Muppet.
And Jordy is now looking at P3.
Just passenger at this, I think, so...
And Engbank is within 1 second of Tembar, so...
This is a really, really close battle. The last few laps.
Still 6 laps to go. Engbank has the ERS advantage.
Who is going to leave Hungary with a win? I'm really hyped. The last few laps. Engbank only 5 tenths behind Timber, so this is going to be a great battle.
And that battle for P3 is all...
And Sharchef with a switchback. The Destroyer with a better exit. And he keeps his car in front of the Sharchef. And Destroyer with 3 seconds. So if
he hasn't any damage, I think. I don't think he has any damage.
Destroyer?
Yeah. He also let crash, but...
Jordy really close on Frosty with the back compound. Already 7 laps old.
Yeah, but the softs are going to drop. Frosty, Jordy, Jasper and Ale, they're all in the run for P3.
Engbank can't make the move right now. Ooh, a bit of oversteer. And Destroyer gets past the Muppet.
And Jordy is past Frosty.
Have to pit. And there's Jasper going for the inside of Frosty. Now the outside in turn 4. And he really nice overtake. He's past Frosty.
There comes Ale.
Ale. Frosty keeps in his car in front of Ale.
Engbank still in P2. But it's getting closer and closer.
Frosty's struggling a bit with his tires, I guess. And the Muppet with 3 seconds. Still driving on, so that's nice to see. The same goes for Oscar. So much moments for Oscar where he could say I'm going to DNF. It's still on track, so nice job from him. Here's Alabeda. And he's past Frosty on the softs. I mean, the softs are going to drop back very hard at this point.
Yeah, so can Jasper get the P3 from Jordy? And Engbank also really close on Tembar, only 4 tenths.
Yeah, it's nice to see so much drivers without any penalties. So that makes it's a lot more fun because then you get a lot more on track battles.
Position.
Yeah.
Engbank is looking really good for that P1. As he has 80% ERS. Is he going for it this lap?
Only three laps left. And yellow in sector 2, and that's Oscar.
Oscar's out.
He DNF'd.
Commentator curse.
Yeah. So only 11 drivers still driving. That's a few, but
And it's 9 o'clock here, so
so
is starting
there's
right now.
also gonna be racing in Austin, but I prefer racing in Hungary.
Yeah, me too. I guess
Bank
the
really
whole world is
close.
watching
September. Oh, and there
T1
was
right now.
Oscar. I hope everyone who's watching F1 in real life right now is going to check BRL. That will be really fun.
Yeah, there would be much pressure on us as commentators, but more on the guys in the race. And especially on Engbank, what can he make it? Can he get a P1 from Tembar?
A lot more ERS for Bank.
But he isn't using it, and he's past going side by side,
He's passed
and he gets the job done.
with a lot more ERS, so I think Bank.
Oh, and Tembar is going down the inside of Engbank right now. They touch.
Another moment of contact.
And Jasper and Jordy. Who's going home with the P3?
LA really close on Jasper.
Yeah, but he has the dirty air affects him right now.
Yeah, and the compound, I mean, 11 laps on mediums or softs. There is a big difference between that.
Yeah, the stops drove up
At this stage,
really fast.
mediums are quite a bit better, so
Yeah, but can Jordy defend from Jasper then? Jasper really close right now.
Jasper with the advantage of ERS. Is he going to pull his car next to Jordy now? Not yet.
It's tricky to wait till the last lap because it's really hard to overtake here, so.
Timber still close on Engbank, but Engbank with advantage of DRS, ERS, sorry. But Timber got the DRS and almost spun here. Yeah, these mediums are 18 laps old, so that's hard to keep the car under control. And Frosty is also really close on LA, but with a penalty.
Yeah, so he's out of the running for P3, but
No, P5. P3, there's still some great battles. Who's gonna get P3? Is it Jordy, Jasper?
Jasper has to go for it this lap.
Yeah, this
And
is
I
maybe
see
the
some
last
raindrops.
opportunity.
I see some raindrops. Will it make any difference?
Maybe,
And
maybe
he
some spin.
is fast, but Jordy's still on the inside. Oh, they slight contact, but Jasper is fast.
And LA is also really close. LA on the inside.
It's getting tricky now with the rain.
There's now rain dropping. The last
Oh, and
lap.
LA is also past Jordy, so.
And it looks like Hamilton is past Verstappen. Yeah. Who's going to win this race?
Perez is also past.
And here in the rain, we are going to finish with Engbank.
Tembar still really close. Tembar still really close, but
So close, but Engbank gets the win. Tember in P2, really great drive from these guys. great battles we've seen. Engbang gets the victory here and
Tembar on
P2.
33,000 behind Engbang.
Can
Is
Jordi
this a sign
do
that Hamilton
something?
will win
No.
tonight?
Jasper P3. LA P4. Jordi P5, Spoon P6, Frosty P7, Destroyer P8, Adrian P8, sorry, Destroyer P9, Chef P10, the Muppet, really close to the top 10 but just missed it and is in P11, so Engbang with the win. Only
Yeah, he extends his championship lead. Even
33
further, so.
thousandths of seconds.
Yeah, I don't hope this is a sign that Hamilton will win. As a Verstappen fan.
And we finished the race in a little bit of rain. So driver of the day goes to Jordi Kuipers. He gained a lot of
well
positions.
deserved.
Yeah, some drivers gained.
Unfortunate about the end, but
yeah, that was unfortunate. Still a really great drive. So
have a great day, and I'm going to watch F1 right now.
all right, see you later, Maddie.
Bye.
Timber from P11 to P1. Jordi P16 to P2, so that's 14, 15 places up from the start. Great job. Frosty from P17 to from P17 to P7 and Jordi P16 to P5. 11 places and 10 places. Great job. Same goes for Destroyer. So Engbang wins. Well done. Timber P2. Great battles between these guys, especially when you see Timber came from P11 and Jasper finishes on the podium in P3. GG everyone. 9 DNFs, quite a bit, so frustrating evening for these guys. But yeah, still some points, so not much to worry about. And I'll see you all later next week when we head to Portimao. Goodbye.